Memorizing something helps you in lot of part of your life. Probably if you're going for getting groceries, memorizing grocery items will let you buy groceries easily without worrying or without seeing something. Maybe memorizing the formula will let you write the exam properly. Of course, you need formula in order to clear your math exam. So memorizing will helps us to do lots of things, but you shouldn't memorize code. Thing with coding is whenever we code, it's not like we are doing something new. It's always that we are using some kind of existing technology to make it work. So you might be using some kind of framework or some kind of package from other libraries, and you'll be using it to make sure you are achieving something in your code. So now the thing is it necessary to memorize something whenever you are coding? It's like you are watching some tutorial and somebody is teaching you something, and in that process of teaching, do you try to memorize something and you are like, okay, I'll just remember this code and I'll go to my own PC and I'll write it without seeing it? And most of the time you won't be able to write it because you won't be able to memorize that fast. Even if you memorize that fast, it's not like you know what's happening in your code. It's just like copy pasting the code. So let's just consider that you have memorized one code and you start working on it. And when you work on it, it's just that it won't give you the result what you want to get. For example, imagine you are memorizing function to maybe add two numbers. Now the thing is, you might be able to memorize some code and go there and like execute that program or make sure that works. But if some other kind of challenge comes, for example, maybe add two numbers two times, that time you need to know exactly from where the code begins and what thing you need to change. And if you memorize code and if you try to do this, you have to memorize lots of things. That's why memorizing code won't work. Always try to understand the code, then only you will be able to write the code properly. But memorizing something is not going to help you, especially in coding, because it's not like mathematics or some kind of medical subject where name is lots of important. And moreover, coding is not just about coding something, it's about building something. That's why if you just memorize whatever your teacher or whatever the tutorial you are watching teaches you, then you just code. That's all. You are not building anything because whatever they taught, you are just copy pasting it into your computer. The thing is, they already taught it and it's already available. Then there is no need for you to memorize it. You can always use that piece of code and you can implement in your project, but you won't be able to create something new because you are trying to memorize it. So that's the thing. Like whenever you are coding, you shouldn't try to memorize it. Just try to understand it, and eventually you will be able to make sure it's automatically memorized. It's like imagine you are writing some kind of code and you are repeatedly writing it, and when you are repeatedly writing it, it's not memorized, it's in your muscle memory. And when it's in your muscle memory, you can literally go there and you can code and you can build whatever you want to build. So that's the trick, that you need to code multiple times, same thing again and again code. So if you are watching one tutorial, see it and code it. And once you do that, try to do it without saying it. That's like memorizing it. And as I said, you will fail, you won't be able to do it. So that time what do? You again go back and you again see it and again do it. Do this for 4-5 times, and next time you won't be requiring to going back to tutorial and seeing it. You will be automatically know how you can write that piece of code, and you will know like how to build amazing thing from it. That's the trick which I want you to try in your next project. That don't try to memorize something, just go there and do it again and again. Once you do it again and again, you will be able to remember it automatically without even trying to memorize it. So that's it for this video, guys, and don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.